One of the head scratchers of the first 12 games of the season, there have been several for the Browns, but one of them has been the offense brought back pretty much everybody and just haven't been getting the results they expected. Andrew Berry talked about that yesterday.
We all think the offense can play at a higher level. I think, like I mentioned, Jake, I think the biggest thing is really just the consistency in the passing game, which is a number of things. And again, I know our staff is hard at work, finding the right solutions that will allow us to play at the highest level, going into the last 5 weeks of the season. But again, every year is unique. You're not entitled to, top level performance just because we return the same guys. You really do have to work at it every year, and on a week to week basis. And this upcoming bye week, or this current bye week, I should say, will play a big role in that in terms of getting us back on track where we need to be.
And John Fanta, the receiving core as of late, it's been pretty obvious. There's not a lot of separation. There's not a lot of room for Baker to fit it in. I know that's part of that is playing in the NFL, but it's been rough. There's been drops. I mean, is it fair to say they just have to play better? Or, Jarvis Landry is beat up. An MCL sprain's not anything to minimize.
They're the single biggest reason why this offense hasn't performed. I mean, they are. Like, as much as people want to blame Baker Mayfield, how could you not also talk about the receiving core equally as much to blame? And you just look at this situation. Jarvis Landry is the juice of the offense, the heart and soul of this team. He's trying. It's clear that he's played through pain, but I wouldn't expect anything less from Juice. The Higgins situation, a brutal situation. They need him on the field to impact the game. Donovan Peoples-Jones, they got to have him making some sort of a contribution and making things happen for this football team. Somehow, some way. Don't tell me that he can't find separation. We've seen him find it. Anthony Schwartz is a guy that can get in the vertical passing game and can make things happen for this football team. I don't think that you can just sit here and say on December the 2nd for a 6-6 team with 5 games to play that the receiving core is what it is. You've got time right now, time to review film, time to look at your possibilities. We've seen less talented receiver cores win football games in the NFL. The Browns still have talent in that room. Do you know how many teams would kill for Jarvis Landry? Do you know how many teams would take a DPJ or a Rashard Higgins? Look, they would. And the Browns have 3 tight ends. And oh, by the way, they have receiving running backs, all of which need to be in this passing game as well. Whether it is Demetric Felton for a snap, whether it is Dearness Johnson in a situation, or of course your 2 best running backs and 2 of the best in the league in Chubb and Hunt. The Browns have enough in that room. This coaching staff has to find a way to get it all combined and working together. But I don't think it's as simple as, because Baker Mayfield's really struggled, that's the reason why the Browns offense has faltered. And one other thing, Dave, I saw this take out there earlier this week about, if only the Browns had another vertical passing threat, referring to Odell Beckham Jr. He didn't want to be here. So you can throw that out the window as a reason why the passing game isn't working. He wasn't a part of the winning formula when he was a Cleveland Brown. We wish him the best going forward, but that wasn't him not being around isn't causing the Cleveland Browns' worst problems.